Fans, Juan Soto, the door is complete. It stinks. The video locked up because I lost my network. It just finished about 2 minutes ago, so it's too hot to pull it off. That's you have to let it sit for about a half hour. Maybe before this video is over, I might be able to pull it off and take a look at it. But if not, I'll just do a video later on it and actually show it. Oh, there's my power cord. But I figured this has been sitting around on my desk for a long time. Hopefully it doesn't take, nope, cool, it does not take any screwdriver. And so we're going to put batteries in this thing and see if we can get it to work. I've been waiting to run this for a while. I'd stick my Ford over off to the side for now. Just because it's been sitting on my desk for so long and people are probably getting tired of seeing it. So I figured out what the heck. Might as well move it. Move it. All right, let's take a look here. And hey, Mike Fee, thanks for joining us. So what do you guys think of that 10-hour, well, not quite 10, the network messed up, long video of just my printer going? Was it really annoying to have that on there, or was it kind of cool? Let's see, Dorian said, I loved how improper or utterly impractical. Oops. Hold on. I love how utterly impractical and clunky the He-Man vehicles were, yet somehow also cooler than every other toy line vehicle out there. Yes, the vehicles from Masters of the Universe are just so cool and fun. Cool because I could forward through. Yay. Nice. Good luck on the Dragon Walker. I have one. Oops. Cancel. Every time I try to click the chats, it tries to make it so I can block you. I have one that works in my collection. Nice. What do you think of SpongeBob SquarePants? I really loved the first episode, the one with the bubble blowing and everything else. And, you know, hey, Sponge, can I borrow a quarter? Then he checks the quarter to make sure it's real. That was my favorite episode, was the first one. There's some funny ones after that. My kids watched a ton of them, but I never really got into them myself. Once in a while, I've seen enough of them and I can kind of quote some of the lines and kind of make jokes about it, but technically SpongeBob is not really totally my thing, but I have watched many episodes and the movie with David Hasselhoff and everything else too. Hey Steven, thanks for joining us. Andrew, thanks for being here. Master Far, thanks for being here. Glad you guys could all make it. All right, cool. My audio's working. All right. Someone sold a bunch of vintage moto at a local store, but man, they have almost no accessories and they want too much just for the base figures. Yes, they are expensive. Hey, Black Phoenix 77. Steven, I am doing well. Thank you for asking. That door came out looking amazing. So much better than the one I printed yesterday, but I can't show you guys because it's stuck on the printer and I'm in the other room right now. I want to know more about the crest and the backstory. Green Scully looks awesome. Thanks, Mr. Feelings. Yes, he was a fun one to make. And it's funny how I ended up making him. I was just clobbing together some parts for my grandson to make him a Skeletor. And I said to my wife, should I make him a green one? And we're like, no, we'll just make him a regular, ordinary one. And then I decided to I found out it's actually Man-at-Arms. It's not one of the Royal Guards. And then use all the accessories from the 2-pack and then Hordak's belt and loincloth. And then this is the head from the new Skeletor. And somebody who was watching the video said, try that head on. And I'm like, you know what? That looks cool. It even matches almost the same. The grayish looks about the same tone as the purple. So it just goes great. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. All right, let's go ahead and get to the Dragon Walker. Dragon Walker. Now, normally, you would take a He-Man figure from the 80s and you would take his legs and bend them out and his feet would stick straight out this way. And it looked kind of weird the way he's sitting in there. But I decided to try to use one of our new Origins figures just to see how this would work. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. So let's go ahead and get this guy to fit in there. So We'll just bend his legs up and we'll just stuff him in there. Now, part of the problem with trying to stick a figure in here is this right here. It's in the way. It's in the way for everything. Urgh. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love having a place to store the sword, but it just causes way too many problems. So I actually cut one off a long time ago. I'm not going to cut off another one because I already did that. And, oh, okay, let's get this on right. Get it on right, man. And so then he should be able to fit in there without having his extra loop hanging past in the way of everything. Ugh, that's weird. It's like it shrank not being on a He-Man figure. There we go. It's a tight fit, He-Man. All right, let's try this again. Oh, he took a dive. He hit the microphone on the way down. He lost his sword. Dude, you are just having all kinds of issues, He-Man. Here's his sword. And if you guys want, quick plug, these swords are still on my eBay. If you decide you want to get one of these cool custom swords made by yours truly, Hebro. It's crazy. Some guy just bought a pack of 7 of them. And since he bought so many, I went ahead and put 9 in the pack for him. That way, in case one accidentally broke or something, he'd have some extras. Because, you know, they are custom. They are made of resin, so they are not super duper strong. Now, that is one tight fit. His legs are just riding super hard on that spot right there. So he does fit, but super tight. All right. You know what? I'm going to battle axe it. Forget the sword for this. He's going to ride by and he can slop and chop. You know what? There's handles on here. Let's just put his hands on the handles. There we go. All right. So let's talk about the dynamics and the cool functions of this device. The way this works is it travels down this track. You know what? He doesn't even need his seatbelt. His legs are so tight in there. But I'm going to stick it on anyway. Safety first. There we go. And it travels down the track. And once it hits this spot right here, this thing rotates around. And then it travels along the track until it hits that spot. And the weight of it then pushes these feet down. So these feet can lift up and spin around. And then it spins around. And then continues on and keeps going. Now, the cool thing about this is if you have 2 tables and you have them spaced just right, it can swing around over the table and then keep going. Now, originally I kept putting off making this video just because I wanted to set 2 tables up and get it just right. I may make a video of that later and stick it on my Instagram if this does work. But for now, we're just going to have it run on this table here, and we'll move these guys away so they don't get knocked over so easily. Because I don't want to see my guys get knocked over yet. Maybe we'll set them up on purpose and knock them over. But let's open these batteries. I asked my wife to pick up some batteries for me a number of weeks ago, and I just have not had a chance to even test this thing out. So, the moment of truth. Is this going to work, or is it going to be a flop? Oh, that is full of a lot of corrosion in there. That is not a good sign. Let me go grab a screwdriver so I can scrape some of that off. I'll leave this camera on here so you guys can see the yucky corrosion in there. It's all full of lots of rust and corrosion. Okay, I am back. I got some really fine grit sandpaper, some screwdrivers, some pliers. Let's go to town on this. Yes, corrosion is very common in these toys, especially when somebody leaves batteries in there that sit for a long time. So let's first try to wipe it and see what we come up with before I start scraping away on it. Sometimes you get lucky and it just sloughs right off, no problem. But not always. So we'll just take this wipe and kind of slush it around across that battery terminal. Now I've heard that if you put these in backwards, they work correctly. If you put them in forward, he runs backwards. So we will see how that works. When I was a kid on Micronauts, you had the same kind of issue. We had this Phobos unit, also Biotron was the same body style. And if you put the batteries in the other way, it would switch directions. But it had a forward reverse switch, so it wasn't totally awful. All right, so that you can see some of that corrosion's already come off a little bit. Let me get another one and keep cleaning, and then we will do a little bit of sanding on it, and then we will do one more clean and then stick our batteries in there. Oh, even this too. Oh man. I guess I should have checked this before the video and had things ready ahead of time. Now sometimes a pen eraser works really good for cleaning these terminals, but I don't have a pen eraser on me. That'd be cool if I did, but I don't have one available. Oh, nice, the diamond tip. Yep, switch the batteries and it changed directions. Let's see, Master Far says, can I make a custom Big Jim figure from a Moto figure? Which is actually kind of funny, Master Far, because originally they used Big Jim to, and covered him in clay to actually make the He-Man figure they used to first pitch the idea. So that's kind of funny. Roger Sweet did that. He took Big Jim and covered one in muscles, and one he put a Boba Fett helmet on, and it's just kind of funny that now you're asking to switch it the other direction and make Big Jim out of He-Man. I'm just going to scrape this for a little bit, and then I'll try the batteries and see how it works before I start sanding it. Just to see. Oh, that sounds awful. It's like fingernails on a chalkboard. Ching. Oh, my light has died. No. Hey, Elise, can you find me some more lights like these? I don't know where they're at. Probably on my desk, maybe. I don't know. Okay, please try to hurry, thanks. My wife's gonna try to get another light for me. I don't think I have any more charge, we'll see. Anyway, let's go ahead and clean this off a little bit. I can't believe it's been sitting on my floor for months and I haven't even looked inside here to see what it looked like. Okay, let's just give it a shot. We'll see where we're at, and then if we need to, we will keep cleaning. Let's see, does it show what direction to put them so I know which way not to do it? Oh, thank you so much. She brought me two. Look at that. Now we can see inside there. Whew. Oh, that looks bad. All right. We'll just stick them in and see what we got going first. I'll worry about the order the direction later. Oh, that was interesting. When I first turned it on, it lunged for a second and then stopped instantly. All right. Using 400 grit sandpaper. That way I don't destroy the terminals. I know some guys use 100 grit. It's like, dude, what are you doing? You're going to destroy everything. All you need to get clean on these is just the contact points. You don't need to get the whole entire thing clean. Let's just go ahead and stick this one down inside there and start sanding on that other one. Oh. Stop the madness. Okay, there we go. If I was smart, I'd actually glue the sandpaper to my screwdriver. Then I could move when I actually try to move it instead of just sliding on my screwdriver, sanding my screwdriver tip. All right. My finger fit down there. My finger fits down there. Cool. I'll just use my finger. All right. So that looks a little better. Hey. Oh, thank you. My wife is so good. She just put the fan in here to cool it down. Thank you. It feels way better. Okay, that's looking a lot cleaner now. Now it scares me how loose that thing keeps going back and forth. Let's get a wipe to clean off the debris. Let's jam one down here and clean it off. I bet you those gears are completely frozen with rust. They are not going to move. There's no way. Let's see. So it shows minus on that side, plus on this side. Let's go ahead and put them in backwards. Stick that on there. And close this thing up. Yeah, nada. No. You know what stinks though? I used to have one that worked. And when my kids were little, we had fun setting it up different things to see what it would do. And I ended up selling it on eBay a long time ago. It probably still would have worked because I took really good care of it, instead of buying a junky broken one on eBay. Okay, the contacts are actually clean enough, so let's see if we can take this thing apart. Alright, T-Man, you can get out of your seat. You may not be riding for a while. Alright, let's look for seams on here and see if we can see how this is put together. So they got a seam right here. It goes up and around downtown and up around there. So all I have to do is break that seam. Now I'm guessing there's a point right here that holds it together because of the shape of that, and a point right here that holds it together because of the shape, and there's probably some in the middle as well. So our goal is to get this apart and then see what we got going on the inside. So let's just get in there. There we go. Bust those things apart. Ooh. Screwdriver. My big screwdriver's in the garage downstairs. Alright, let's work on the back side. Work on the back side. There we go. That sounded promising. Let's get the big screwdriver. Oop, oop. That's not good. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab another screwdriver. Oh, I got some more tools. Oh, I grabbed the wrong tool set. Hold on. All right. So where's that short fatty screwdriver? Here it is. We'll just jam that right in there like that. You know what? I'm gonna have to cut those stickers too, aren't I? We'll just slice them right here like this. Ooh. All right. Ugh. on it. We got this. It is not coming apart. You don't have so many problems with these toys coming apart. Anyway, I can see the top's coming apart right here, so let's just go ahead and work on that part of it so we can get it apart more. Just remember, anything you have problems with, later on you can just use some 2-part epoxy to fix all the little weird grooves you make accidentally by destroying this and sanding them apart. Need a third hand. Hey, can one of you guys stick that screwdriver in before I pull this apart? Oh, I just need a third hand. Hey, pretty lady.
Yeah.
Can you come stick this screwdriver in this hole when I pull this apart?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
Take this, and I'm going to pull it apart right there. If you can just stick the screwdriver right in that slot. Perfect.
Like in more?
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. All right. That cracking is all good sounds. That means we're getting it apart. Yes. Soon we shall have this apart. All right. Now I'm a little worried because the plastic started turning white right there, which means we got another brad to break on the inside. So I don't want to cause too much damage if I can help it. Ooh. There we go. Oh, there's my screwdriver. I dropped it on the floor. Yes. This is coming out nicely. There we go. A couple more to break open and we will have this. So what did Hebro do tonight? He destroyed a toy from the 80's just to fix it. See, aren't you guys glad you tuned in? Oh, so close. So close. There's still three more spots I gotta break open right there. I just need wish I had my longer screwdriver. See if I can get in there. See if I can see them or not. The 3 spots still in there. Does King Grayskull Revelation count as canon? Well, I suppose it does now. It's tricky because we have the multiverse. Just about everything's canon now. You can have whatever you want when it comes to the multiverse, as we saw in that comic, the He-Man comic they released a number of years ago. Now I believe we have the He-Man multiverse. So everything goes. Oh, I just cannot get those last 3 to break. Must have used a little too much glue on them. Well, maybe we could work on it without pulling it all apart. What? Look at that design. They put the wire around. Ooh. There we go. Good enough. We got our parts. Okay. It looks like that motor has shifted in there. See that motor? It's at an angle. I'm guessing it was not the way it was supposed to be originally. So let's start cleaning this up, and then you will pull it open. Luckily the inside has screws, so that makes life a little easier. And we'll see what's going on. It's probably the shift I felt when I turned it on, and the motor probably was not in place. Oh, I need a Phillips screwdriver. Oh, I got my set right here. All right. And number 2. There we go. So in case you didn't know, different screwdriver bits have different numbers on them. And this one right here is supposed to be a number 2. It says it right there on the end. Boop. And it represents the size of the tip. So number 2 is most common. So when someone says hand me a Phillips screwdriver, they're usually talking number 2. But if it's a small screwdriver, then you're going to want number 1. It's a larger screw, obviously number 3. They have some smaller than 1 too. Is there really only 1 screw in there? Oh, I see. They got a screw and they got a plastic weld. Whew. There we go. Alright, so maybe that motor wasn't crooked, but it was definitely not in sync. Whew, there's a lot of grease in there. Okay, let's take a look at the switch first. Let's try to add some power to this, and we will see what the voltage is going across to make sure that we actually have good power going to the motor first. Dun, ta-da. Let's see. Black goes in the COM and red goes in the input. Hopefully this isn't dead. Oh, there we go. Cool, cool. All right. Batteries. You know what? I should have checked these first to make sure the batteries weren't even dead. That'd be funny if the batteries were dead on arrival and I had no idea. That would be hilarious. Nope, that one's good. And where is the other battery? There it is. And that one's good too. Cool. All right, so at least it's not the battery, so we know that. All right. Gotta close the circuit. There we go. So let's see if we have voltage. I need some tape. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some tape so I can just tape this on there. All right. See, if I was smart, I would have grabbed the paper clip too and taped it across the top to close my circuit, but that's okay. We will just makeshift this for right now. since I stole the battery housing. All right. Okay, so the blue and yellow wires are for my batteries. I should be getting voltage from there, even though, and I do. So that is cool. You can see on my meter right here. Boop. I got the yellow wire and the blue wire. And come on. I should have voltage across there. And I do. There it is. Should be about 3 volts. So I have 2 batteries. You guys saw it appear there for a few minutes. All right. There we go. So we're running about 2.7 volts across there, so we are losing some power across there. Now, when I flip the switch, oh, look at that. So we had a loose wire, it looked like, and the voltage wasn't going across all the way. So that is awesome. So a few more things and we'll tape it up. Yes, the batteries are backwards. The Dragon will go backwards. So that is all goodness. Ooh. So the problem was our switch. So after I get this, after you play with this for a little bit, I'll have to pull it back apart. I'll have to swap out the switch. I think it was just kind of twisted in the thing and was causing a short circuit. And the blue wire was across the back side, so that was kind of messed up too. So let's see if we can't get this all back together. Spring goes there, that goes there. And we'll get the switch back in the right place and make sure no wires are across this time. Really? That's what caused the problem. See, it's actually the way they designed it. See, the switch sits in there. Okay, let's pull this back off and slowly evaluate this before I slap it back together. There we go. Spring over the sloppy job, Todd. So close. So close. We got it this time. What is the holdup? You move there. You go there. You go there. Okay. I'll bring this around town here. Bring it around town. Let's try this again. We got this, you guys. Oh, come on, man. Okay. Okay. Now we got it. Ha! Ha! We did it. We put it back together. Rewind the video and see where the screw went. Did it go on this side or did it go on the other side? I don't recall. All right. I'm guessing this side. If you're not sure, just guess. Eventually you'll figure it out, right? Locked in place. Let's test it one more time to make sure before I put it all back together. Oh, look at that. Ho, ho, ho. We are closer and closer to getting this thing to work. So I have to get that switch all the way back inside there. So the problem was the switch was flipped and it was causing a short circuit, and once we got that short circuit freed, we were able to get this thing working again. So that's cool. Cool, cool. I'll have to get some reproduction stickers. Alright. We gotta get this thing open wide. There we go. For now, I'll just tape it. I'll glue it later. I don't want to waste your guys' time watching me glue this and fix it all completely, so we'll just throw some tape on it. Snap most of it back together. See if it still works. Oh, look at that. Hooray. Hooray. Put the screwdriver back away. Put our multimeter back away. All right. Now we can have some fun, now that it's working. Get some of these tools out of here. Stick Flea Man back in his seat. Flea Man. Get your seatbelt on, dude. You're going for a wild ride. Dun dun dun. Sandpaper, tape. This tool is invaluable. I use it for a lot of stuff. You guys have seen my other videos. It works great for separating stuff out. Pick up some of our loose plastic pieces. All right. Dun dun dun. Now, let's try it and see which way the batteries are facing. I may have to swap them out. So let's turn this on. Oh, watch out, Skeletor. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh. Hooray. We fixed ourselves. Can't even think of the name of this toy. Somebody help me out. Dragon Walker. We fixed ourselves a Dragon Walker. Hooray. All right. Let's look at your guys' comments. Let's see. Back pain issues. He-Man would get there fast without the vehicle. Yes, but this can go over large crevices. Bum, bum, bum. You know what? Let's see if we can't create our own crevice. Ugh. We got some boxes here. We use them to make a runway. And and use this vehicle the way it's intended to be used, and that is to bridge the gap. Okay, so we have to go whomp. Okay, here we go. All right, drum roll. Here goes nothing. Oh, yeah. See, he bridged the gap. Let's make the gap a little wider. Let's just see how far we can do this. Gaposis. I think that's probably about it. Oh! That is kind of almost satisfyingly fun. Okay, let's look at your guys' comments. Hey, I have one of those. How much to fix mine? Dude, just split it apart. Find out what's wrong. They sell switches online if you need to change the switch out. As you saw with mine, it was just the gears were jammed, the wires were crossed, and that was about it with mine. So mine wasn't too bad. Probably just, you know, some kid played a little too rough and banged things around on the inside of it. The pain is making the Dragon Walker run. Yes. So my next steps now will be to re-glue it all back together, and then get some stickers and re-stickerize the control panel and the back sticker here, and then fill in any gaps that I have, and that's about it. And that will be all complete and fully functioning. So, woohoo! And yeah, I might have gotten lucky just by banging it around a bunch. I might have actually had it work by hitting it with a mallet. I didn't know what was wrong, but it's always fun to open it up. And you guys got to see a cool experience of how it looks when it's open and how to open them. So even though I may have gotten away without opening it to fix it, it was still kind of fun to actually do the process. All right, let's go ahead and try this one more time. Okay. So let's put Merman down here like he's below the bridge. Ah, He-Man. Ho, 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 ho. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Whap! Oh! I could have fun at this for hours. There's so many things you can do. Merman Walker. Hey, thanks, Unicron. Hey, Trapjaw72. You missed a good time, man. We ripped apart this Dragon Walker and put it back together. It was kind of fun. You know what? It's been a while. I should go grab that part and see how it fits in this thing. You know, I'll make a separate video on that. That way I don't mix it with the Dragon Walker video. What is the color of He-Man's hair? I think it's dirty dishwater blonde. Oh. Yeah, I believe it is Seth Rollins that has the black Zodak armor. How to fix my son's Netflix. He-Man, he pulled the hair off. let's see. Netflix He-Man. I know I got one somewhere. The problem is I kept changing all their figures around, but that's the wrong head. There we go. Here we go. The hair should just be able to glue back on. I mean, I think once you pull this off, you just take super glue and glue it back on. You may have to sand it a little bit if there's any excess glue left over. But as long as you took it off in one piece, just sand it and then add some super glue and you should be fine. Now I know people always ask, what other figures can you put in here? So let's just go ahead and try to stuff in Revelation He-Man while we're here. I know his legs are going to be way too long, but he still might be able to ride it somehow. Sorry you guys, I'm sold out of the Revelation swords. They went quick. They always do. People like the giant Revelation version. I'm out of there so I don't break the track of the gears. Oh. Yeah, it's just not going to happen. Oh, maybe. It's like a guy running a child's... If you didn't have the bulge right here, you could almost get his leg back around. Ooh. Oh! There goes his hand. Guess I shouldn't manhandle these so much. Okay. Bend your elbow. Straighten your hand. Stick it on the controls. Grasp it firmly. Ooh. Oh, there goes his hand again. Okay. There we go. So, yes, you can stuff a He-Man Revelation figure in here. I would not suggest doing so. Wow, he is really heavy in there too. He's a chunker. Alright. Here we go. He's on the track. He's going the distance. Oh yeah. Oh. There you go. Like Luke's hand for Darth Vader. Alright, well anyway. Yes, you could put He-Man Revelation's head on He-Man's Origins body. Yep. The neck sits kind of weird, but you can do it. Oh, his head's pretty tight. So where's my legs? My legs. See, the neck doesn't quite line up right. Ugh, there we go. And that's how it looks once you get it jammed on there. Jam on it. And that's how he looks. So yep, you can do it. I wouldn't suggest it. Your skin color doesn't match. It looks really awkward. But it is possible. So in case you're wondering where He-Man's legs are, Tila took them. And you guys have seen my Tila. Where did she go? Not this one. Oh, my new favorite Tila. Not this one. The original Origins Tila. See her shield. I don't know where she went. I can't find my Thunder Kick Tila. Thunder Kick Tila. Where are you? Oh, there she is. There's what happened to He-Man's legs. Bum, bum, bum. I lost her shield that I found earlier. Oh, I spelled Trapjaw's weapons. Hey, if you guys want to get Trapjaw's cool weapons that I made that are extra and above, the fly swatter, the engine, the dropper with the hook, and all those other cool ones. There's the dropper with the hook. Ooh. The new set I just put on Shapeways has the hook too. Just go to my Shapeways store, go to hebro.com, click the Shapeways link, and you can buy these in black. You have to add your own string, and they're pretty cool. I can't find the bow one right now, but they just pop right on. So you'll see the link in my description for hebro.com. I might even have a link to my Shapeways, I'm not sure, but they are cool. People keep asking me for them, but I'm not going to make any more. If you want them, it's just on my Shapeways. You can buy them in black, so it's not that big of a deal. Not much customizing because they're already black. You want them in black, so bada bing, bada boom. When you order Tila off Wish. Oh, that is hilarious. See, I like her. At first I didn't like her as a joke, just to be funny, but she's been growing on me because I'm a huge fan of Street Fighter, and you know that in Street Fighter we have Chun-Li, and Chun-Li has massive, look at this guy's got some deformed knees now because his legs to fit in the thing ended up turning all the way around. Chun-Li has some massive legs that are about the same size as this Tila's is now, so go Chun-Li fans. This light is dying. Change to a new light to charge all my lights when I'm done. Does it work with Revelation Trapjaw? No, it is not. The hookup's different. I didn't make any for Revelation Trapjaw. There's weapons spilt all over my... I can't find the cool bow. The bow is the coolest part of all of them. I usually leave it on him, but it must have came off in the box. Oh, another sword. Oh. Oh well. Anyway, I'm going to end this video. Thanks for watching, you guys. If you enjoyed seeing me tear us apart, make sure you share it with friends so they can watch me tear it apart too. And Deluxe Ruin, we'll see you later. Brian Smith, thanks for joining. Did you ever give He-Man Tila's legs? I did one time. It was kind of funny. Let's see. Eternian steroids are next level. Vincent VS, thanks for joining us. She doubled down on leg day. Brian Smith, Juan Solo. Unicron, always good to have you here. Let's see, miss anybody? Mike, awesome to have you here. Eric, thanks for being here. Trapjaw72, Comedy at the Pool. Bo, thanks for being here. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Frank, if you're still here, thanks for being here. Pop Actor, thanks for joining us. I think I got everybody. Still going through my list here. J300 SRT, thanks for joining us. Brian Smith, thanks for being here. Diana, thanks for being here. And I think I said hi to Frank already. I think that's it. I think I got everybody. All right, if I didn't say hi to you, feel free to post a hi and I'll call out your name before we go. And that is the end. We have made it to the end. And I might make another video tonight showing the door and how it fits. Hey, Jeremiah, good night. Thanks for joining us. And I will see you guys next video. Bye now.